Okay, solving with brackets. The first trick to remember with the bracket kind of questions is just to get rid of them to make the maths look more easier. So the first one, if we just expand the brackets like you've seen in other videos, 3 lots of 5x minus 4. 3 lots of 5x is 15x, and 3 lots of negative 4 is going to be negative 12. Remember, if it's calculator paper, use a calculator if you're having any trouble with your negative numbers. Do your second grid for your second part of the question. So for this part, 2 lots of 2x plus 5. Same process, 2 lots of 2x, 4x, and 2 lots of 5 is 10. Now you just need to rewrite the question. So the first part here was this answer here. So we write that out, 15x minus 12. And that is equal to the second part of the question, which was this one, 4x plus 10. So all you've done is taken the first part of the question and expanded the bracket, then did the second part and put them equal to each other. So from there on in, we just need to solve. Same process, pop your balance line down, and you firstly need to decide which side you want to keep the x's. So it's always better to keep them positive. So because this side has the biggest amount of x's and I can take 4 x's away, it's going to make sense to do that first so that the x's stay positive. So if I've got 15x and I take away 4x, that was the plan. I've now got a positive 11x, which is good, whereas on the other side they have now gone. I've still got the minus 12 on that side because that didn't go anywhere, and I've still got the 10 on the other side. Remember, the goal is to always get x on its own, so the next thing I need to move to start to get x on its own is the minus 12. Remember, inverse operation as always. The inverse of minus 12 is to add 12 and do it to both sides. That leaves me with the 11x, and then the 10 of the 12 is going to give us 22. And then your final step here is to just think about how am I going to get x on its own. Remember, 11 times something, so the inverse of times is to divide by 11 to get x on its own, or say to yourself 11 times something gives me 22, and that will also help you get the same answer. So the answer is going to be 2, because 22 divided by 11 is 2, or if you tell yourself 11 times 2 is 22. Now, as always, with any solved question, it's always nice to know that you're correct. So if you pop it back in to just double check that it is correct. You can pop it either into the expanded question or to the original brackets. It's totally up to you. So if we pop it back in, I'm going to pop it into the original. So I've got three brackets, 5 lots of 2, so 5 times 2 minus 4. That's the 1. If I pop it into that side, and that should be equal to the other side, which was 2 lots of 2 times 2 plus 5. So if I just double check those and see if they work. 5 lots of 2 here is 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. So 3 lots of 6 is 18. So the one side equals 18. I'm just going to double check the other side. 2 times 2 is 4. And 4 plus 5 is 9. So then 2 lots of 9 is also 18. So I know it's right.